Okay, folks, we're back here down the rabbit hole. This video is all about creating amazing versions or replicating cover versions of some nursery rhymes. This is a great series of Suno's capabilities and how it can recreate classic nursery rhymes. So let's get right into it. Here we go. We're in Suno. Let's go to Suno and make sure you're signed into your account and you've got some credits. And we're going to create Mary Had a Little Lamb today because we've done Baa Baa Black Sheep and we've done Twinkle. They're amazing recreations. Today's challenge to Suno is Mary Had a Little Lamb. So the way to go about this is to do a cover version. You don't just plonk in the text. You've actually got to record the audio in, because if you type in the text, so let's say Mary had a little lamb, and we go to create, Suno will actually, it may prove me wrong, but oh, it's proving me wrong. In the past, Suno has recognized the text and said that it can't recreate that. But it's just proved me wrong. So with just the text prompt, let's see what Suno has recreated as Mary Had a Little Lamb classic nursery rhyme.
Mary had a little lamb.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. Country version, of course. Variation 2.
Mary had a little lamb.
Alright, so there's the text version, the prompting of text into Suno to see what it creates with Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let's just remove those because they're not exactly what we're after. We're trying to recreate the actual nursery rhyme, Mary Had a Little Lamb. So for us to do that, we have to actually record the audio into Suno. And the way to do that, you've actually got to go into Suno and down the bottom here, underneath more options. So there's a more options tab down the bottom. Open that up and you'll see add audio. Now we have to record the audio into Suno by clicking that. And here we go. Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, its fleas were white as snow. All right, that's the recording that all we need for Suno to be able to pick up what we're after. Just going to go trim those bits and pieces at the end and beginning and type in the text, Mary had a little lamb. And let Suno do its magic. It's going to recreate that audio and it's going to use it as our template for the new versions of the nursery rhyme. Confirm and save that. And we will be out of that. So now down the bottom here, it's created this audio for us with the recording that we've done. Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, its fleas were white as snow. It's got the audio in there now. Now what we want to do is go and add our lyrics, or do we? So I've learned in the past, the lyrics are just over here. I've learned in the past that Suno will block the content, the copyrighted content, if it recognizes it. So Apple C, drop the lyrics into there. So if it recognizes these lyrics, it's not going to create it. So here we go. There we go. There's the pop-up down the bottom. The lyrics do not meet our content guidelines. So it's saying that all this text in here is copyrighted material and therefore it won't recreate it. So Suno does have restrictions on that, but I have figured out a little bypass, a little backdoor, just by removing all of the text and leaving the first word to recreate our version. And the style we want is, let's go with folk. Just going to use folk in our style and click create. And Suno is now recreating Mary Had a Little Lamb using our audio as the template in our style and being prompted by the first word called Mary. So version 1 is already done, or variation 1 is already done, and variation 2 is already done. Are you ready for this? Here we go. Clicking create. Clicking place.
A lamb. Mary had a lamb.
It struggled on that, didn't it? Yeah, it only came up with 4 seconds worth of audio and didn't use our template at all. Let's try that second variation.
The lamb.
There's no audio in that either. Oh, Suno. Okay, so let's see if we can do another workaround. Let's go back up to our prompting and using some prompts, type in chorus and keeping that first word there, Mary, and see if Suno can actually use our audio template. Ah, there it is. So my bad, I didn't click cover. So we have to do a cover version of it. And the lyrics have come back again. So you have to click cover version in order for Suno to use your actual audio. So you've recorded the audio and we must click the option cover, and keeping our styles the same and with that one word prompt, this should be it. So I'm just going to go and get rid of these two because they're unnecessary. And I've clicked create. Oh, so Suno has recognized that the lyrics do not meet its content again. So that word is stopping us. Let's go and add chorus again. See if that works. Wish us luck. Oh, it did it. That's awesome. So it should take our template audio in a cover version in the style of folk music and recreate Mary Had a Little Lamb, the great classic nursery rhyme. Just waiting for it to populate, do its thing. Variation 1 is done and variation 2 is done. I've always found that variation 2 is better, or it's got a slight improvement, whether that's Suno having a little bit more time for its algorithm to process and create a better variation. I'm unsure. So let's have a listen to these.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had her little lamb as fleas are white as snow. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb as fleas are white as snow.
Okay, so it's not an exact cover of our audio, but it is using our audio as a template and as a guide to create the melody using the words. Let's go to variation 2 and see what that is like.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb as freeze were white as snow. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb as freeze were white as snow. Now we had to skin the song. Here is D, then mine T. Now we had to skin the song. Where you always me. Now we had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Now we had a little lamb as freeze or white as snow.
Okay, Suno, that was, wow, that was definitely surprising. So it did a full a cappella version of our cover, of our audio, added some harmonies, and then added more text and more content, which is very surprising. So that's our version, or our cover version, of Mary Had a Little Lamb in our nursery rhyme series of how Suno can recreate those classics. I do enjoy this. This is very entertaining and educational at the same time. Listen, if you like what we do here, just subscribe to the channel and we will see you in the next video.